I thought long and hard about this topic, and I felt we all needed, right? Because we all got a little bit of needing of some validation. So today we're going to go over what exactly validation is. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We're building a community over here, slowly but surely. And come be down and be loyal to the soil. Come be down for the cause. Let's get into it. Let's start here. What exactly is validation? Because a lot of times people be like, I'm not going to validate you. I'm not going to validate. Validation is basically the action of something be basically officially accepted. Like you're official now that I gave you that validation. And most of the time, as human beings, like the people we hang out with people who validate us, right? People who are similar to you, have the same ideas as you on what fun is, they have the same type of taste you have. And honestly, deep down, we all kind of have this need to feel loved. I mean, can you honestly say that you don't like being appreciated? I thought so. Of course not. So you're probably asking yourself, how do we seek validation in 2020? Oh, I got an easy answer for you. And it looks kind of like this. You know this thing right here? We call it a like button. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, it's everywhere, right? All of us seek to be validated. But here's what I would tell you. If you're constantly seeking validation, like every day, every single time you talk to someone, anyone, then you might be someone who needs to hear this because it might start affecting your everyday choices. You may not even realize this, but your constant validation seeking is negatively impacting you because it's stopping you from being more effective, because when you seek other people's validation, you'll start avoiding things that are outside of your comfort zone. And what have we talked about with comfort zone before, right? You then get trapped, and now you're worried about the decision that you just made because you're concerned with what other people are going to think of you and your decisions. And when people are more influential in your decisions than you are, based off your need for their approval, you're starting down a path and it ain't no return. So you're probably asking yourself, well, I mean, how do I move forward from that feeling, from that urge that I want to be validated? I want someone to tell me that my shoes look nice, or my hair looks nice, or that's a nice car that you're driving, or that was really nice that you did that. Why? Like, how do you get past that? How do you move forward? Well, the first thing that you definitely need to start doing is you need to start working on yourself, because there's a lack of confidence. There's something inside of you that's letting you know that you feel less than. And I know how this is going to seem. Like you probably, I feel less than. I'm confident. Okay. Let me know the next time you go seek some validation out of somebody. Oh, just happened. Oh, that was quick, boy. That was really quick. So here's what you're going to have to learn, right? You start working on yourself. You got to learn how to be alone. Learn how to look in the mirror every day and appreciate what you see. Appreciate that person that's standing across that mirror that looks just like you. The second thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to understand that you'll need to confront your insecurities in life. So whether it's about your looks, your job, your scars, whatever it may be, that feeling, that whatever that's making you feel less than, you're going to have to confront it. You're going to have to man or woman up and say, all right, here we go. What else you're going to have to do is you're going to have to start reading up on codependency. I'd highly actually recommend you do that anyway. But in its simplest form, it's basically your excessive reliance on other people's approval for your own like self-identity. Like for you to identify, you excessively rely on somebody telling you, oh, that's really nice of you. Oh, those are really some really awesome shoes you got on. Oh, that's that haircut that you got. Sometimes your tendency to display codependent behaviors is a result of past trauma. Like sometimes it's like some stuff you went through years and years ago that like you don't it's in that box and you ain't never trying to take it out. So take a look at your family, your relationships. Have you had abuse? Have you been neglected in the past? That's something I had to deal with. I had to deal with neglect from my past. Or other things that may be stopping you from being comfortable with who you are. Because digging up those things from your past, let me tell you something right now, it's gonna be uncomfortable. But it's also gonna be necessary in order for you to move forward. And the last thing I would probably recommend for you is to keep it real with your expectations. Like, if you don't have realistic expectations on your relationships with other people, if you don't have realistic expectations about where you're going in life, the reality is you're always going to be dependent on other people's validation. You're always going to be dependent on what other people think about you. Just keep this in mind. Like, the most important person's opinion that matters in your life ever is always going to be your own. It's always going to be yours. So deal with that need, that feel, that urge to be validated, and understand that, yeah, it might make you feel better in the moment, but that's all something that hasn't been confronted from the past. So find a way to deal with it now, and then find a way to move forward from it. Like the video, comment down below if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see next. I'm always open to ideas. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate all of you. And that's how we always end the videos. Peace.